I'm Councillor Margaret Eaton and I'm Chairman of the Local Government Association. Social workers are professional people who make real positive contributions to the lives of children, adults and families in every part of the country. There are lots of reasons why social work is such a rewarding career, and there are several ways of entering the profession. The video shows 3 professionals and explains how they joined the profession, and it explains also why they love their work so much.
I'm Alex Cole and I'm working for Surrey County Council, and I'm about to start training as a social worker. My career to date has been very varied. I've done plenty of jobs, anything really from an air hostess to promotions for a magazine, but none of those jobs, whilst I enjoyed them, made my heart sing. Social work, on the other hand, is my passion. I'm working as a family support worker, and prior to that I worked in the adult services. I'm passionate about children, and that's why I wanted to transfer over to children's services. I really enjoy what I do and I get extreme job satisfaction. The challenges that I've overcome have been personal ones. First and foremost, I think, was that I didn't previously believed that I could undertake a degree. I didn't have the confidence to do it. Secondly, due to circumstances, I'm raising 2 young children, and I wanted to be able to provide for them and also to develop a career that I'm absolutely passionate about.
I'm Harry Harrison. I'm a child protection social worker. Well, I started into social work twice. The first time I wanted to be a journalist, had a job set up at the local paper. When I turned up for work, they'd given the job to somebody else, so I went down to the Dole office, sign on, and they said, well, we can't give you the Dole if we can give you a job and you can work here. And that's how I started out working, first of all with prisoners and aftercare when people came out of prison. And I met a lot of social workers and really liked the kind of work they were doing. So I then went into residential work, and Leicester City Council helped me to qualify and train. I did night school to get the right A-levels to go to college. Once I qualified, I went into field work. That's out in the community, working with families, children, older people, mental health. I said earlier that I'd started into social work twice, and I came back into it for pretty much the same reasons I got interested in the first place. I mean, apart from just making you feel alive, it's just full of people, and people are so interesting. They've got lots of stories to tell. And when you get involved with them, the days really go quickly.
I'm Juliet Blake. I'm a social worker in a reception and assessment team, and I work with children and families. Initially I trained as a teacher. I spent 5 years in the classroom, and at first I taught in a special measures school in Kent and really enjoyed the challenge of that job. And then I moved to a very successful school in Norfolk, but didn't really have the same passion for the job, and decided that it was actually dealing with the social care issues that made me question whether or not I'd made the right career choice. So that's when I actually decided to change my career and become a social worker. Once I made the decision to retrain as a social worker, I tried to consider what routes I could retrain in. I looked at the Open University course, but they'd only accept candidates who were actually in a social care setting. So I then made the decision to stop teaching, to go back to university and undertake a Masters in social work. During my social work training I had 3 placements, and the first one was in a mental health team, the second one was in a children and families team working in the reception and assessment, and the third placement was actually in a hospital setting. And undertaking those 3 placements, I really enjoyed the fast-paced work and assessing families, so I made the decision to enter into the reception and assessment team once I'd qualified. I've been qualified for 1.5 years, and the things that I really love about my job are being able to help families cope in times of crisis, and also being able to help or playing a crucial part in safeguarding children as well.